Well, social distancing is a public health tool that is used to do two things in particular. It's to minimize the contact with you and another person and to provide a certain distance, social distancing. So it is to try to guarantee that a person has a distance, literally, between themselves and another person. The reason for that is that because this virus is spread person to person, if you minimize the opportunities for contact between you and another infected person, you hopefully will either prevent or slow the transmission of this disease throughout your household, your community, your island. Very recently, for example, where COVID started in China, Wuhan in particular, social distancing was used in a very dramatic way where people were asked to stay at home. That had the effect, as of today, right now there are more cases of COVID being experienced outside of China than within. So that's a very recent example of where social distancing has worked. It has been used in the past, all the way back to 1918 when we had the Spanish influenza. Studies have shown that when social distancing was used in certain areas, it helped slow the spread of the Spanish influenza back then. Where it was not used, you saw higher numbers of people being infected and succumbing to the virus back then. Again, what social distancing helps you to do is not necessarily prevent a disease such as COVID. It is estimated that eventually, 60 to 80% of the world's population will be exposed to it. But what social distancing does is help slow the arrival and slow the progression of that disease throughout the island. If you have limited resources, such as Grenada, you want to minimize the number of people that are sick at any given point in time. And so social distancing ensures that when people get sick, there are few. And so you can control those numbers over a period of time, keeping them within your capacity, within your health system's resources. For example, those who get sick, and some will get sick, will require medical treatment. They will require to go to the hospital. We have provisions for that, but as you can imagine, in a small island, those provisions are limited. And so social distancing ensures that the healthcare system is not overwhelmed by hundreds and thousands of people coming to the healthcare system to seek treatment. You will have some, but it will be hopefully at a number that is manageable. There is no way around it. Social distancing is not easy. By nature, we are social creatures. That's why, for example, isolation is used as a punishment. Having social distance should not mean social isolation. That doesn't mean we don't talk to one another, we don't reach out. We are living in a very technological, advanced age. So why not use technology to our advantage? Everyone has a smartphone or something. Reach out to our friends, reach out to our communities, so that we use alternative ways to continue our social interactions. We want to keep doing that, just changing the way we interact with others for the moment to limit the contact, because that's how the virus spreads, until it dies down or until it peters out. Let's use other ways to engage in our social interactions.